So today my daughter Evelyn's going to help me show you guys how to do a slip knot to start crocheting, and then we're going to do a chain, which is the base of any project almost. So let's start there. Evelyn, go ahead and grab your yarn. What are you working with, a big twist?
I think.
And you've got what size hook? It's a 4-weight
It's a
worsted weight
5mm hook.
And it's a 5mm hook. So she's going to take. Do you want to explain how you do it?
Yeah. So you can do a slip knot 2 ways, but I'm going to show the easiest way. You can set your yarn out like this, and you can take the end and you can wrap it around. Then you can put your 2 fingers in it. And then when you have this, you can put your 2 fingers in the back and grab your working yarn, which is the yarn connected to the skein. And then you can pull it through and tighten it. And that's how you make a slip knot. And then when you put your hook inside it, you can tighten it to the size of your hook.
You just pull it closed around your hook. And you want it fairly tight. You don't want it too tight because you don't want your stitches to be too tight that you can't get into them, but you want it tight enough that it's not a loose stitch and looks like it's coming undone.
You don't want it so tight so that it's hard to move it around. You don't want it too big where it can just fall off. You want it almost the size of your hook, so then it's easy to go up and down but won't come off easily.
That's right. Okay, now we're going to take that slip knot and we're going to start chaining. So she's going to show them how you hold it.
I take my hand and I put the yarn on my 3 fingers. Then I put my index finger just like this. And then I tighten these 2 fingers, and then I hold my tail with my middle finger and my thumb, just like this. Then, to do a chain, you take your hook and you grab your working yarn, and then you pull through the slip knot. And then you keep doing that. You put your hook in front of the yarn, and then you grab the yarn with your hook, and then you pull through the slip knot, or the hoop.
The hoop that's on your hook.
And we're doing a practice piece, so I'm just going to do 10 of those.
And you move your fingers up so you're holding tightly onto your work.
Once you've finished the chain, you're going to flip it around so that it looks like a little panel. Then you're going to take your hook and you can hold your chain, and you're going to take your hook and insert it into the first hole. Don't put it in this because this is where your slip knot is. You're going to put it into the first hole. You can tighten it if it's loose. Then you're going to put it around like you're going to put the yarn behind the hook like the slip stitch.
You're going to grab your working yarn.
You're going to grab your working yarn and pull through. And then you're going to have 2 hoops, so then you're going to grab your working yarn and pull through both of those. And this is the single crochet.
Okay, now let's take it all out and start all over again and show them the other way to make your slip knot.
And then the good thing about crochet is that when you take out something, you can just pull right out. Another way to make your slip knot is to take your 2 fingers and go like this. Then you're going to take your working yarn and put it You're going to take your working yarn and put it like this, and then you can take your pinky and your ring finger and you can hold the yarn with that. Then you're going to put your yarn around your 2 fingers, and then you can put it in the middle, and then you can grab it and then put your 2 fingers back in, and then you'll put it around, and you can grab through, and there you have slip knot. And again, you put it in your hook, and you make it the size of your hook. Then you're chaining.
You just grab the yarn and go through the loop. And this is going to be the base of a blanket, a dish towel, almost anything except for when you're working in the round, which is completely different.
Then again, to do a single crochet, you're going to turn it around. You're going to insert your hook in the first little hoop. Then you wrap your working yarn around your hook and pull through one. Then you're going to wrap your working yarn around your hook again and pull through all 2. Then you do this until the end, which would be right here for me.
So you're going to put it in, grab your working yarn, pull through, grab your working yarn again, and pull through 2. Again, you're going to go in, grab your working yarn and pull through, grab your working yarn and pull through 2.
There's multiple different stitches
but this is the basic.
But this is the basic single crochet. Eventually, you'll get faster where you can do it faster. Once you're at the end of your chain, you're going to put your hook in again one last time and grab through one and then grab through the other like we've been doing. Then once you get to your end, you're going to do like a chain again. You're going to take your hook and you're going to grab your working yarn and pull it through the one.
And that's called a turning chain. You're chaining to turn your work.
It can also be called a chain one.
Chain one or a turning chain, yep.
Yeah. Then it's important that you do a chain one because if not, it could turn out triangle or another weird shape.
Then you turn your work.
You turn your work like this. Now it's coming to be V's instead, like little V's instead of loops. And then because the rest of the rounds are gonna look like this instead of just a loop. You're gonna take your hook and insert it into the first V. You're gonna do both holes.
You're gonna go through both lines of the V.
And then you're gonna take your working yarn, pull through, and then take your working yarn again and pull through it too. And you're gonna do this for the rest of the row. And then at the end of the rows, you're always gonna chain one or do the turning chain and turn it around to do the next rows.
We hope this is the first in many tutorials. We want to teach you lots of things. If we're going too fast, let us know.
Whenever you need more working yarn, because it's the end of the yarn, you can just pull your yarn and then you'll get more yarn. I almost did a double crochet.
Yes, this is just the single crochet.
Yeah, we hope making more for all the stitches we know. We don't know a lot of stitches. Then you're going to do the same thing until the end. And you can see mine is turning into kind of an X pattern. You can see that kind of X's. But other people's might turn into V's or something. And it's very important. Chain 1, turn your work.
And if you need to count your stitches, when you first chain however many you need. Like she just chained 10 to do a sample. Chain 10. If you chain 10, you always want to have 10 stitches in the line. So if you chain 20, 20 stitches in the line. And it's a good thing when you're new to crocheting to count your stitches to make sure you're not missing any.
Because if you miss some, it will eventually turn into a triangle.
Yes, it won't turn out the way you want it to.
And it'll have, and if you don't chain one, it'll turn into raggedy edges.
Yeah, you want sharp, crisp edges.
Not bumpy edges.
So if you like this tutorial, please like and subscribe. We hope to do more tutorials and show you guys how to do more things. And what do you think, Evelyn? Think it's pretty easy?
Mm-hmm.
That's all we have for you today. Again, like and subscribe, and we'll see you back at the next video. Thanks.